Welcome everybody to the week one nomination ceremony. uh, uh, so we already had the HOH crowned. Linz, you have won the HOH for the week, and it is your duty to nominate two people for the block before we go on to getting the veto picks done. So Linz, I'm going to hand it off to you.
Okay. So this is my first Big Brother org, so do I just say the names? Like what
Say whatever
I
your
just
heart desires. This is your time.
But in saying
Okay.
that, please give us your noms. Yes.
Yes, okay. Um, so like I said, this is my first Big Brother org. Obviously, like winning the first HOH feels like it was the worst possible thing that could have happened to me. But I did have to pick two people, and I did already let them know because I don't think that there's anything to be gained by like surprising people and like blindsiding anyone. So I did nominate Dex and Giraffes. I'm really sorry.
All right, with that, Dex and Giraffes, you are officially the first nominees of the season. So we are going to move on to picking players for the veto competition. So in just a moment, I will share my screen. It will have a wheel of everybody's names on it. If it does land on either Lynn's, Dex, or Giraffes, that will lead to your house guest choice. Since you all do happen to be here, we will not take the pre-made list. So if you have any changes to any pre-made list that you have made, then you can choose right here and now and everything. Um, but yeah, so let me share my screen. All right, can everybody see my screen? All right, perfect. So we do have a list of everybody's names, and here's the confirmation of everybody's name being on the list. Um, all right, so let's get going with this. So the first player in the veto competition. All right, and it is Linz. So Linz, who do you choose to play in the veto competition?
I have to make more decisions. Goodness gracious. This is not my weekend. I will go ahead and pick Shane.
All right, Shane, you are playing in the veto competition, and so I will actually take Shane off of the list as well. So there we go. Next player. Oh, I forgot to actually save that list, I think. So it should still have them on it. So that one does not count because I have not saved the list down here. There we go. All right. So now that Linz and Shane are off the wheel, all right, Cam, you will be playing in the veto competition, and the last person who will be playing in the veto competition, or they'll give me an error. That's really fun. All right, we have Zach. So that will be the veto players for this competition. I will stop my share now. Um, and then Alex or Jacob, do you want to take a for what the veto competition is?
Yeah, I could. Oh, looks like I cut Jacob off there. I'm so sorry. Did you want? Oh, no, no. Actually, you know what? I'll make this a little easier, and I can actually pull it up. Okay, so veto players, you guys will be playing a game called What Beats Rock. This is an online game. I will show you how this works. So This is the first screen that you would have, and we'll send the link out for those people. So, first question, it asks you something simple. What beats rock? As we all know, paper beats rock. So there we go. That's 1 point going there. So next, you would have to continue this little chain you have here and answer what beats paper. In this case, you could say scissors. There we go. And now you have to ask what beats scissors. And you can now try whatever you want. In this case, it says try fire. There we go. And goes on and on and on from there. You have to figure out what beats fire and then what beats that, and so on. The player that gets the longest chain will be the winner of the Power of Veto. So we will give you guys 24 hours to play this game and send in your highest score. Again, by just screenshotting it and sending it into your pod chat. You can send as many screenshots as you want, and we will just take the highest score. And at the end of the 24 hours, we'll have another results call. And the winner of the Power of Veto will be whoever scores the highest. And then after that, we usually give the winner of the Power of Veto an hour or so to decide what they want to do and whether or not they want to use it. And then after that, we'll have our veto ceremony. And there it is. Again, we'll send the link for the competition in the announcements chat so everyone can play it. And also because this is like public game, veto players, you are not allowed to get any help from any other players in the game, and players not in the veto, you are not allowed to help the veto players. And that's my thing.
All right, with that, I think that concludes the ceremony. So I will stop recording.